ESCOTS is an acronym and it stands for Emmanuel Stewart's Champions of Tomorrow. We're lucky to be affiliated with Kronk. The history of the gym, the fact that there is such a character and leadership development to what the core of Kronk is, helps to fuel ESCOT. There are 4 focus areas, so we focus in athletics, academics, community, and leadership. And we really build upon what has happened in the past with the Kronk gym, the fighters that have come out of there, their own ability and determination to overcome obstacles to be champions in their own right.
Some of the kids come to the gym and the grade's not good in school, but they want to box. What we do is we form the kids, let them know the school comes first. Without school, you can't box. So by us being who we are and what Emmanuel put down for us, these kids are really, really trying. They hear Emmanuel Stewart, they hear Tommy Hearns. And it goes to show you the Kronk has developed so big that a kid will go to school and get all A's to be on the boxing team.
We have academic support, whether it's individualized tutoring to skill-based center instruction to group work. We're very thematic and center-based, project-based instructions that really drive attention and they drive interest, and it's different from an everyday classroom.
Some of my kids that went to college now because of Kronk, because they want to be in the gym. So there you have it. Kronk have done it again. Not just only in the ring, but outside the ring also. Education means a lot. And this is what we're here to do. Educate the boxers, educate the kids that's trying to go to school to become something. That's the impact that Kronk has on all our fighters and kids around the world.
It helped impact my life because it taught me how to be a man real fast. You have to, to be disciplined, to be in that heat, to be in that environment 7 days a week, training for hours, boxing some of the best fighters in the world. It prepared me to become a professional fighter as well, and also prepared me in life in general to take my time to look at the bigger picture.
Man, the gym impacts the community, in many ways. Not just like your physical and mental state. It's they provide, they're helping the kids out with food, education, making sure they're staying out of trouble, keeping up on your schoolwork and things like that, make sure we don't fall behind. For a lot of these kids, this gym is everything, and they wouldn't have a lot of these opportunities or knowledge if it wasn't here.
The Kronk gym was a danger zone, so if you was a fake fighter, they was gonna find out real fast. So when you get in there, it's only about who wants to be there, and the real fighters are gonna prevail and the fake fighters are gonna exit out there.
The Kronk gym that I know, you had a mentality. You had the Kronk mentality that was, extreme confidence in yourself. The experiences in the gym were so difficult, made everything else on the outside, just in everyday life much easier.
The Kronk gym is a pillar of Detroit. So when you think of Kronk, you automatically think of Detroit. And I think for the city of Detroit, it was a big milestone back in the early days when Thomas Hearns, Hill McKenty, Jimmy Paul, all those guys was fighting out the original Kronk gym and winning world titles. It put the spotlight on the city.
Obviously, we had Emmanuel. You have a Hall of Fame trainer, manager, so when he says something, it's gospel. That by itself is huge. And the people that came here, whether it be Andy Lee, Jonathan Banks, Vladimir Klitschko, Lennox Lewis, you have this huge history that you have to fill those shoes, right? You can't fall short. So it brings you from one level to the next, just that alone, because you have to step up your game. Every day you walk into the gym, it's not gonna be an easy day.
When you think of a man, you think of a legendary trainer. His legacy is tremendous because he's produced so many world champions, not just from Detroit, Michigan, but from around the world. To be in his presence as a fighter on an amateur level, professional level, or any level, and him to take a liking to you, it means a lot.
He's been a motivator, when he was here, and he still motivates me. I look at his picture every day on the wall. Things he has done for me, that put me in this position, it makes me feel just outstanding. People say, you're the next Emmanuel Stewart. I'll never be the next Emmanuel Stewart because he was great. I'm not saying I wouldn't be a great guy, but I'll never take the place of him. Just to hear his voice in your corner is a motivation. The way that I'm carrying on the legacy is to having kids to be able to go to school and talk about boxing, go to school and get A's, and come to the gym and feel great about themselves. It makes me think that he's still around, I'll put it like that. Manuel was a very, very smart individual, took care of a lot of people, he did a lot of great things. I mean, product, right here, right here.
Failure.